So it is 7:14, and you know what that means. It's time for morning meditation. So from time to time, my screen will go black because I don't want you looking at me. The only thing that you should be looking at is the inside of your eyelids. So close them right now, won't you? Okay? And you'll sit up straight in your chair, back erect. And we don't want your back touching the chair because we want the energy to flow, okay? So feet flat on the floor. Nothing in your hands. You can put your hands in your lap or down by your side. Feet flat on the floor. And we're going to take long, deep breaths. We're going to inhale and exhale to the count of 7. And hold it for a hot second, because you might need to hold the breath for a little longer sometimes. So it's good to get into practice. And then you exhale to the count of 7, okay? So we will begin this process by giving thanks for the breath, because it is the breath that keeps us here. If you have a trachea in your throat, sinus congestion, pneumonia, any kind of respiratory disease, just give thanks for it. I know that sounds crazy, but all dis-ease within the body comes to teach us lessons. The body's always talking to us. We just not listening. We're covering it up with a pill or a shot or some alcohol or drugs, and the body talking to us. You know, we hard-headed, child. And from my men, some of them people that you know, okay? Anywho, let us begin the process as we become still and quiet and begin the process of inhaling to the count of 7. Inhale deeply. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. And exhale. 2, 3. As you count to yourself, continue breathing. And as you breathe in, feel your solar plexus, your chest and stomach, all of that fill up. It should fill up. So that'll let you know that you're taking long, deep breaths. And as you exhale, you should feel your body deflate. Okay? Let's continue that. Inhale deeply to the count of 7. Hold it. And exhale to the count of 7. You should not be looking at me. You should be breathing. And as we inhale, we give thanks for the power of the breath. It is the breath that keeps us here. It is the breath that is responsible for us being on the planet Earth. And we give thanks that we have breath, because the breath is the first line of defense. Thoughts change biology. Your reaction or your response to people, places, and things change the chemistry of your organs. As we breathe in and as we breathe out. We can send messages of love to our organs, as we are doing now, breathing in, because we can change the diseased state of being in our organs with every breath, because every thought influences a reaction in your body. Inhale deeply. And exhale. As we breathe in and as we breathe out, thanks for the breath that contributes greatly to the wellness of our organs. And we give thanks as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Remembering as we breathe in, feeling the chest and the stomach fill up. And as we breathe out, feeling the shoulders release and the body exhales. We give thanks that we are now aware of the messages that we are sending our body, because our body's organs store emotions. As we breathe in As we breathe in, we realize that sometimes we are carrying around sadness, nervous tension, energy, anger, worry, fear, depression, and which they are all associated with an organ in our body. And it may be one or more organs. As we breathe in, we give thanks that we let go of anger, which affects the liver. We release irritability and we release the anger as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Because the anger that we store in our bodies affects us, ladies, in our menses. It can cause headaches, redness of the face and of the eyes, dizziness, dry mouth as we breathe in and as we breathe out. I have been blessed with the opportunity to have listened to Health and Wellness with Viata, where I purchased online a book called How to Get Rid of Pills, Pain, and Pounds by author Johnny Watkins. And I've had the pleasure of meeting this young woman who lives right here in Chicago on the South Side, and Markham, as we breathe in and as we breathe out. And I am so glad that I have had the opportunity to read the book and read about the organs so that I can share that with you here in morning meditation so that you will know why I say the things that I say. Because don't believe me. Do the research. Find out on your own. As you breathe in, hold it, and as you breathe out. This time, as we breathe in, let's take a long, deep inhale deeply. As we send the energy to the top of our head, we give thanks. The energy moves down through the face, the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, the lips, and the chin. The energy continues to flow as we breathe in and as we breathe out. The energy continues to flow down through those relaxed shoulders, down through the solar plexus, the chest, the stomach, the sides, the back, and the hips, and the legs. As we breathe in and as we breathe out, the energy continues down through the knees, the legs, the ankles, the heels, the top of the feet, the bottom of the feet, and the toes. Feel free to wiggle those toes. And if you just joined us online this morning, we are in the midst of Mindfulness Morning Meditation. And we give thanks for the breath, because it is the breath of life that keeps us here, that keeps us moving as we breathe in and as we breathe out. We give thanks because someone somewhere has a trachea in their throat, has a respiratory disease, has to breathe. As we give thanks for the power of breath as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Now let's send that energy back up from the toes. Feel free to wiggle those toes, sending that energy back up through the ankles, the arches, and the instep and the heel. And the energy continues to flow back up through the legs and the knees. Oh, yes, those glorious knees, because you can't get far without them. As we breathe in, bringing that energy back up through the legs, the thighs, the buttocks, the back, the hips, and back up to the shoulders as we breathe in, sending the energy back up through the face, the cheeks, the forehead, and back to the top of the head, We give thanks for the energy that is circulating and percolating and moving in, through, and around our bodies. We give thanks for the breath as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Breathing is the first line of defense. When you are attacked mentally, physically, emotionally, just remember to breathe in and to breathe out. As you take one more long, deep inhale, breathe in. And as we breathe out, we say, ah. Breathe in deeply. And as we breathe out, blow it out. Ah. Once more. Breathe in deeply. Hold it. And as we breathe out, ah. Now this time when you inhale the goodness of the breath that sustains you. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, repeat the words, two of the most powerful words on the planet. I am. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, repeat the words, I am happy. Breathe in. Repeat the words, I am healthy. Breathe in. I am whole and complete, just as I am. I need nothing and no one to complete me. I came here that way. Breathe in. I am grateful. As we breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. I am grateful. Breathe in one more time. Hold it, and as we breathe out, I am grateful. One more time. Inhale deeply. And as we breathe out, I am grateful. Yes, I am. And I give thanks for feel the energy of the breath moving in, through, and around your brain, your heart, your liver, your lungs, your spleen, your spine, every ligament, bone, and tissue in your body, and the trillions of cells that are thanking you right now as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Because you have just awakened your body's internal organs and chemistry to remind it of the greatness that it possesses as it keeps you grounded during the course of the day when people, places, and things and situations come into your space and try to knock you off of your cue. As we breathe in, as we breathe out, we're going to activate the happiness gene. Now, don't you feel happy? Don't you feel good? Ooh, we just feel good all over. Just kiss yourself. Hug yourself and tell yourself how much I love myself. Ooh, yes, Lord. Ooh, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Hallelujah. Thank you for my online family for sharing that breathing experience this morning. And remember, if something or someone comes into your space to try to knock you off center, baby, just start breathing on them. That's all you got to do. You have to do it for a minute or 2 or 3 or 5. You can do it in 5 seconds. Just start breathing. They'll look at you like you're crazy. But guess what? Chances are they'll back up off you, especially if you got a little garlic, a little ginger on you. They don't want to smell that stank breath, so trust me, they will back up. So just remember, inhale deeply. They'll say, oh, my God, what's wrong with the girl? She getting ready to bust. She's just breathing. She's just breathing. And that's all you have to do. So be sure and share that with someone today. And be sure and share it. And go to my YouTube page, ZeldaSpeaks Mindfulness. That's ZeldaSpeaks Mindfulness. And share that with somebody. And share and like this page, too, when you finish. Because everybody needs to learn how to breathe. There'll be a whole lot less chaos in the world. Because when you turn on the news in the morning, that's all you see is chaos. And you know it's been designed that way. That's why you have to stay away from regular programming. Because, honey, they will keep you in a flux. You will lose your ever-loving mind. So, excuse me, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Michael Smith says, absolutely wonderful advice. Breathe in and breathe out. So thank you. Thank you for participating this morning because I couldn't do it without you.